Hi everyone, Leanne from No Cure for Happy, my breast cancer channel. Coming on here again today because I am in need of support. So I'm jumping on here because I have a lot of supporters on here and I just think it's so wonderful. It's a great little community. I call us the committee, and we definitely are all fighting a very similar fight and just going through the same challenges. So it's kind of a place where I feel really accepted, and it's a place where I feel really safe to share with y'all how I'm feeling. So, how I'm feeling today is tired and struggling with my feelings. Just wanted to shout this book out really quickly here. This book is called Grief is a Sneaky Bitch, an Uncensored Guide to Navigating Loss by Lisa Kefauver. Kefauver. Anyways, I'm slowly getting through it. It reads more like a reference guide than a cover to cover, which is kind of my style anyways. So I just sort of reference whatever chapter I need in the moment. But I wanted to share with you all sort of what happened this morning with me when I woke up. I was feeling all sorts of things and I didn't quite understand it. It felt a lot like anger. It felt like just a big amorphous blob of filthy, yucky, icky, ew avoidance feelings that you don't like feeling. And so we just sort of brush those aside and distract us with something else over here so we don't have to feel that way again. And instead of avoiding it, you can hear my dog chewing her bone happily. That's what that disgusting noise is. Instead of avoiding that feeling today, I just decided to put a name to it. And so I kind of sat there and I realized this is not an amorphous blob. This is not a homogenized ball of every single emotion that I can feel all wrapped up into one. This is grief. Yup, it's grief. I'm grieving. And I know many of you are too. Even if you're not a part of the committee, you're probably grieving something. So we're all kind of together in that, aren't we? I don't know. This is a safe space, so I guess I can say things like, we're all in it together, or misery loves company. It's more than that though. It's an admitting to myself that it's okay to feel that way. And when I named it and said, oh, that's grief, oh shoot, wow, then I was able to just sort of move on to the next thing, which is all the different steps that go into processing grief properly. So I immediately canceled all of my plans. I was supposed to go to stained glass tonight because I take an art class once a month. And so I was supposed to go to stained glass tonight. But my very dear friend, who is also the instructor, was incredibly gracious and understanding when I told her that I would not be able to attend, that I was instead practicing self-care and taking care of my bandwidth, which is quite low right now. And then knowing that these feelings, although you do move in and out of grief and these feelings can come and go and pass quite quickly, I know what the rest of my week looks like. And there were some things teed up on the calendar that included tickets to a play that I was going to go with a girlfriend to, and I was looking forward to it. But the idea of putting on a fake smile and trying to stay distracted didn't feel right. Sometimes it will feel right, and it's okay to do that. But for me today, like, it just didn't feel right. So I reached out to that friend as well and bailed on her. And you know what she said to me? She said, not only did she say, I completely understand, and like, by the way, I've been thinking about you and how tired you've been in the evenings lately, but she followed up with a, hey, is there any way that I can help you? And guys, I have to say, I was really touched. I'm getting a little bit verklempt here right now because that really touched me. It can just be so hard sometimes. I don't think you understand, and I'm just stupid because I'm filming myself crying, but like, honest to God, this is just genuinely how I feel right now, and I just know that so many of you are feeling the same way. And it's not that I don't have happiness, because like, I'll share this with you too. The other day, my friend reached out to me and she checked in with me through text message. And she said, like, she gave me a very, very genuine and sincere, how are you? And so I just said, I'm everything. I'm like, it's both the worst, almost the worst thing. Like, it's not the worst thing. It's not the worst place in the world to be. Definitely, I could be in worse places. There could be worse things happening, and I won't tempt the fates that way. But like, there could be worse things happening, but not by much. Right? So I said it's both utterly disastrous and just the worst, while at the same time being like just absolutely the best too. Why, you might ask? Well, a lot of it has to do with the fact that a freaking buck ran past my house the other day in my backyard, and it was gorgeous and beautiful. And then the sun was rising this morning, and it was like cotton candy sky. And then we drove through the or not through the mountains, but past the mountains a few days before that, and like, that was so amazing. And and then, true to form, I just rounded out my text by saying that life is so random, you know, because like, I could have been a celery, but I'm not. I'm a human, and I get to live here on this planet randomly. And then she's like, are you drunk? And I'm like, I don't even drink, so no, not drunk. And then she just said, I love you. And I was like, I love you too. And it just felt so nice. So when I need support, I sometimes have a hard time asking for it. But then I'm reminded that I have this community here, and you guys are all very loving and supportive and interactive with me. So thank you for that. And I also have some really, really great girlfriends and an amazing husband and son, but I'll just shut up now. And I'll just leave it at that. And if you're out there in grief land, just name it. It takes a lot of the energy out of it when you do that. I don't know, try it anyways. It worked for me. Yeah, and then just stay at home and read a book. Okay. I think I wanted to say one more thing, and that was that someone asked me the other day how old I am, and I still think that's a rude question to ask. But I will say this. I'm old enough to have glasses that make my eyes look big. So that's how old I am. Old enough to have glasses that make my eyes look huge. Love you. Bye.